Hey, how you guys doing today? Coming at you live from the great state of Kentucky. Well, I'm not in Kentucky, but that's where the story's from today. So, guys, today we're going to talk about Miss Kandi Green Gonzalez. Now, Miss Kandi Green Gonzalez is a 36-year-old mother to a little 6-year-old boy, and she's been missing since June 1st of this year. So it's getting up there. She needs to be located, and she needs to be located ASAP. Now, this story starts out basically very interestingly because first thing I seen was this video, and I was like, video, wow, surveillance footage, huh? It's not surveillance footage, it's actually a video of Kandi right before she disappeared. Well, I mean, leading into her disappearing. It shows the last time she was seen by anybody in this video. And the video is kind of weird. There's a lot of strange things about the video. We'll go over some of those. I'll try to add the video to the link, let you guys see it yourself, because some of it's kind of hard to explain, and some of it's kind of how you see things, you know. Some people see things kind of one way, some see things totally different. But I think the easiest way to straighten all that out is just let everybody take a look at that video. But a little backstory on Kandi. Like I said, she's 36-year-old, single mother of one young son, 6-year-old, and she has a boyfriend, and she lives with her boyfriend. Now, I guess that's where we should begin, because the day she went missing, what happened was, apparently her boyfriend, who is Jeff Blackburn, had decided they'd been fighting or something, and he said he had kicked her out. So this picks up immediately. After he had kicked her out, she shows up at these people's property. And the first thing we see is that she seems pretty upset, and that outside of that, there seems to be something else kind of going on. Her demeanor just seems a little off. A lot of people have described the video as she seems to be disoriented going through a neighbor's backyard. And it's kind of odd because I've always see it described as a neighbor's backyard, but it doesn't seem to me that that lady knows her, or if she does, she doesn't know much about her. Because it shows Kandi on this woman's property, and the lady is trying to kind of get her to talk to her, and she's not saying much. Apparently she gets out her mother. She wants to speak to her mother, and the lady attempts to call her mother, but gets her mom's voicemail. So she doesn't actually get to communicate to her mother at that point. Now, there's a little bit of back and forth between Kandi and this woman, and then there's a guy there, and he's filming this interaction. It's not a very long video, and there's not much said by Kandi on the video at all. So I'm thinking there was a little bit of interaction before the video began, or before they began filming the interaction between Kandi and this lady, who it seems like is the owner of the property that she's at. Now, there's one real interesting thing about the video, and I watched this multiple times because I kept trying to determine what was being said. My wife watched it multiple times with me, and I kept asking her, what does this sound like? Because at one point in the video, the guy says, "Is that a drug dealer?" And what he's referring to is, now he never puts the video on what he's seeing, but you can hear a vehicle pull up, and that's what the guy says. He's like, "Is that a drug dealer?" And I thought that was weird, because why, when somebody pulls up, do you just say, "Is that a drug dealer?" I'm getting the idea that that guy had thought that this person was maybe after Kandi, but not much is mentioned. It's a real small part where all this happens. And it seems like upon the arrival of whoever this is, Kandi gets extremely upset and she bails, man. She is gone. The guy even attempts to tell her that there's snakes like in the area she's going into, and either she didn't hear him or she didn't care. Whatever spooked her bad enough that she wasn't interested in snakes or none of that. She left, and she left with a purpose. And, saying that, interestingly, 2 days later, they actually find her shoes in the creek and that's right where she's going into when she's on camera at the very end. So a couple days later, they find her shoes right there in that area. And then it's told that after a search and some dogs, that the scent had actually went quite a ways further, and it actually ended on the street where she lived with her boyfriend. So my take on that is, I'm thinking she wasn't getting nowhere at that property. Something spooked her, but then she eventually decided she was going to go home and probably try to get her phone or something like that, or pocketbook, more clothes, because that thing she was wearing, and it's in the description of her missing persons thing, and you can see it in the video itself. It's not much, If it got cold, she'd be freezing, because it's like a little shorts and a little top, and it's real thin, and it's not much to survive the elements with. So, like I said, they say the scent actually ended up on the street that she was fleeing from in the beginning. So, makes you think she was going back to get some stuff. She hadn't been able to get any help, so she was going to go back, get her phone, maybe make a call, something to that effect. But the last time she's ever seen is the end of that video, and that's the last time she's ever been seen. Now, the boyfriend is, I'm sure, suspect number one. They've been together for about 2 years. This guy has a checkered past. I'm not going to get into all of it. Let's just say that he has done things similar to this and a lot of other things. I seen stuff back in 2013. Now, what I seen, I couldn't 100% confirm was him, but it was from the same little city of Prestonburg. It was the exact same name, and it was some charges for illicit substances. So makes me think it was him. And, in a lot of the stuff I've watched, they've told some stories about him. He apparently had held somebody for a while against their will, and somehow he didn't get in much trouble for that. Now, there's reasoning behind that, everyone seems to think, and that is that his father, who is John, and he used to be a sheriff of Polk County. Now, this guy, John, who is Jeffrey's dad, John Blackburn, had actually been the head or the president of the Kentucky Sheriff's Association. So not only was he a sheriff himself, he was the head of the whole organization of sheriffs in Kentucky. But the thing about him is, I get the feeling he had the holier than thou mentality, because he got a DUI got kicked off the head of the association, and he ended up resigning. So don't it make you think he was one of those that's like, I'm bulletproof, ain't nothing can touch me. And then he got pulled over, and when he got pulled over, he was like, hey, don't you know who I am? I'm the head of the blah blah. And the cop was like, dude, that don't mean nothing to me. You're drunk, you're driving, that's not good, we can't have that. You know, it makes me happy when people like that get busted. Don't you? It does a little bit, it does. Come on. But there's issues with the local authorities for sure, and I think that's a big problem in this case. Every case you hear of, somebody is going to insinuate that it's crooked policing that's the issue. Now, this one actually could have something to that, because it seems like, and in like these small towns, like the sheriff is a huge figure when there's not a lot of government in the towns. You know what I'm saying? Like the smaller towns, not the bigger cities where you got boards and all this and that. Well, in the smaller rural areas, a person like this thinks they are literally the president of the area. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it is. And, these are elected positions too, so they've got some kind of supporters, so whether it be nefarious or not, it's different in these rural areas with these police. But, like I said, I'm going to show you this video, and the mannerisms and how she replies to the questions, which she doesn't reply much. I'm not sure what to make of her behavior, But I will say this. It gets brought up that, she had an arrest on like May 8th, and this happens on the 1st of June, so it was right before that. And it was for some minor stuff. The citations that she got wrote were for speeding, just public intoxication, and third-degree criminal trespass. So these aren't going to probably lead to any jail time. She may have gotten some fines out of it, but that's about it. And my thinking is, too, I've never seen anybody get a speeding ticket and a public intoxication ticket. So the charges could have probably been in that DUI range, I would assume. So, that could be a little bit of a sign of some of Jeff's pull right there with the police. You never know, Maybe he helped her get out of some of that. I don't know how much power his dad would have still had, because he's not the acting sheriff anymore. But, a lot of people, ties run deep, They've done favors for people, and they expect returns for that kind of stuff. So, like I said, it's really interesting, the police connection. Is it something for sure? I'm not positive. The number to use if you have, any information, leads, tips, that sort of thing, is the number for the Kentucky State Police Pikeville post. That number is 606-433-7711. I'll make sure I add that across the screen in the video and give you plenty of time to write it down if you need to. If you got any tips, stuff like that, that's the people you want to call. And, it's also, the family has raised a $10,000 reward, pretty much, it seems like, on their own, because it doesn't seem like this family has gotten much assistance from anyone, to be honest. Now, I realize that the Kentucky State Police is now investigating this. It says the Pikeville Post. So that makes you think there could be some ties with local law enforcement there. I thought, after seeing all this and going through it, I think the best thing the family could do is try to get an agency outside of that area involved, if they possibly can. Now, a lot of times, I don't know how big Prestonburg is exactly, but it seems like they could, ask for some assistance from someone else and maybe they could get it. It'd be really nice if they could get some FBI in on this, because it's going to be pretty hard to have some crooked policing going on around the FBI. So if you could, in some way, any way possible, get their assistance, that would be the thing to really work at, I think. You know? And they have some GoFundMe and Facebook stuff. Just type her name into the search thing on Facebook and it'll come up. You can find out all about that if you want to help out. I think the family could really use some support. It seems like they're not getting much, and there's been some searches. You would think, that if the dog tracked all that area all the way to that road, that something happened then, that she either got a ride somewhere and something happened, or that's where maybe Jeff had met back up with her. I think there's something to be said in that. I had a few takeaways after going through it, and a couple of things that I thought that stuck out was the doubling back. How, she had left there. You could tell if nothing else, it's pretty obvious she's terrified of something. So I'm thinking that she's doubled back, though, out of necessity, because she didn't have nothing on her, no phone, anything, purse, zero. She had zero on her. And by the time she had made it back to where the scent was lost, she didn't even have shoes. So you think she was probably trying to double back to get home, to get some of her belongings, or, it never really states if she had a car at home. Maybe she was trying to do that. Maybe get back to her phone to call her mother again herself. But that's what I'm thinking the doubling back was all about, because it seems like the way the dog traced it, that she was heading back home. And like I said, that's probably when she very likely could have had a run-in with Jeffrey. The connection to the local 5-0 could be something to that, because there's some stories out there on shady activity regarding him, and past episodes of holding people against their will. So there could very well be something to that. Her behavior in the video, it doesn't seem normal, and I think if you watch it, you're going to agree with that. It doesn't. It seems erratic. Seems like, I don't know if she's ignoring the questions, or she doesn't want to answer them, or she's concentrated on something else to where she's not even hearing, them talking to her. But something is definitely up. And it doesn't seem like it's just fear either. It seems like there's something else going on. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not going to take a guess at it, but something's wrong. And a lot of people make a lot out of the behavior of the people in the video, which I don't think they handled the situation great. I think as soon as she showed up, they should have called the police. That's what I would have done. You can tell that something's wrong with her, and she's extremely scared. So the best thing to have done would have been the second they seen her to call the police. Now, they did try to call her mom. They left a voicemail. But after, that happened, she disappears off into the woods. And you got to think, maybe if they could have got the police there early on, we wouldn't be looking for her right now. So they didn't handle it great. And, they made kind of some unsensitive comments. I'm not going to give them a bunch of grief about that, because the stuff I heard them say didn't seem like they were saying it loud enough that she heard it. And, you got to give them a little bit of, how would you react? Somebody comes up on your property acting extremely scared and, extremely off. She didn't seem altogether there. It seemed like there was definitely something besides fear that was affecting her behavior. And, that's her story. I'm not saying she did anything wrong. Whatever the situation was, it doesn't qualify that she's missing right now. She needs to be found. There's a little boy missing his mommy, so let's try to share this a little bit, get it out there, and hopefully this will give her a little bit of publicity. I don't have a huge following, but the ones I do are very good people, and hopefully you guys will share this. And you know, all it takes is one person to see the right thing, and boom, we could have some answers. So as always, guys, I'll see you later. I hope you like it. Let me know. What's up, guys? Let me see here. Oh, shit, that's awful. What's that doing that for? Y'all just bear with me for 1 second.
Okay, cut off.
Who's your daddy? Well, scoot on over, man. The shot is framed. Should I move the set to fit you better?
No, just do it.
Oh, here we go.
That's Harley.
What's going on, everybody? How's things? You gotta scoot over. Man. There's nothing I can do about that. See the board? See how it's lined up on that side? You're way the hell over there. There's nothing I can do about that.
Okay. I usually stay here. Hush, Harley, go.
Thank you, Chase. Harley's been at it all week, man. I don't know what's up. I don't know. I don't know if there's a dog sniffing around because she's been frisky, ain't she? Mm-hmm. See, Harley's never been fixed. We just keep her away from dudes.
She might need to get fixed.
But if she's going to keep acting like he is, we might have to resort to something. How's everybody doing? Holly, Dana, Dreamer, Dixie, Pam, Jennifer, Tina. How's everybody doing? Tina, how's Riley? What's he up to? Holly, Dana, Dreamer, Dixie. Now we learned that lesson.
What?
Can't play it while we're doing it.
No shit. Sure.
Are you gonna be so pleasant all evening?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't know that. I missed the camera. You do that every time.
What? I frame it to the picture? What did I do? Scoot over. That's all you have to do.
My computer's right here. I can move it.
Slide your look.
No.
Oh my Lord.
I'm good.
Well, then you need to get off of it because that's ridiculous.
What?
I can't move the set. It is what it is. Sorry, y'all. Brandy's being hard to deal with. That's all I can say. You know, y'all want real live stuff. This is it. This is life. You know. It's not all peaches and cream every day, right? Would you agree with that? Mm-hmm. Are you not going to talk or say anything?
Yeah, I'm trying to fix the computer. I'm locked down.
Well, you should have been here a little earlier.
I was over there for an hour. I've been over here.
Doing makeup. That's not preparing your stuff.
Maybe I should have been over here. The camera would have been right.
The camera is right. There's nothing you can do. Do you not understand what I'm saying about the frame? You're the one complaining.
Let's go.
It's in the same spot it always is. He's been focusing on his senior year next year. He's going to do heavy equipment training. Oh, awesome. Like backhoes and stuff like that. You make a ton of money. Or is he going to be a mechanic? Hilarious. Guys, did you see the preview to next week's episode of Unexpected? Kylan's midwife says they need to call an ambulance, and Dip said he'd rather not. Yeah. Oh, God, I want to whip his ass. I don't care if he is a minor. He needs his ass whipped. He's 18. Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, then coming for you. What's his name?
I don't know.
What's his name, y'all? Damn, what is he?
You seen the preview, remember?
I didn't remember hearing nothing about. He said nah to the midwife.
Yeah.
What's dude's name?
Like he's having the baby.
That poor girl. I feel so bad for her. I feel
I
really
don't.
bad for her
She's
parents.
stupid. She does it to herself.
Well, she's young and naive,
Yeah.
man. Give her some slack. What channel is Unexpected? It's
TLC.
TLC.
What?
I wish Kylan. No, that's the girl, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kylan's the girl. What's dude's name? Oh, I wish I could remember his name. Somebody knows it. I know they do. Sammy is here watching with me. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Who?
Sammy. Remember we went over this last show? That's Tina's daughter.
Oh, yeah.
And Riley's mom.
Oh, okay.
Nobody can remember dude's name. That's crazy, ain't it?
Probably a lot of people don't
Oh,
watch it.
God, what is his name?
It don't matter.
Are we the only ones that watch it?
Probably.
Chill out, man. Why are you rushing me? You are so hateful today. God. What do you want to talk about?
Everybody knows
Okay,
who
go
you're
ahead.
talking about. We don't need to know his name if nobody knows. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
That's all. That's all I'm saying. Go on. I'm going to go if you don't quit.
I was talking about what I wanted to talk about, so
Okay.
Let's talk about what you want to talk about.
Stay too long on a subject. Nobody knows.
Okay, then. What subject you want to go to?
Bye. See you later.
Good. I'd rather do it by myself. I can't remember his name. Misty knows who I'm talking about. This kid is out of control, man. This girl is going to have a baby at a midwife's. Her mom's not allowed there for I can't remember. He said some shit like 24 hours until after the baby. It's wild. I'm in timeout now, I guess, Dixie. Sam Lee, hi, John and Brandy, Jennifer, Pineapple, Pam, and Chan. Hi, Mary. I seen somebody was like, we're going over new cases. I was like, well, that's news to me, man. I was actually trying to find some stuff because I wanted to make sure I got some names right, but I couldn't find it. But I've got something that's just crazy. And if I hadn't looked into it and seen that this is a real person, I would have thought somebody's pulling my chain. Pouring in Costa Rica. That sucks. Kyron's dad, Kaine Horman, and I think most all y'all know who Kyron Horman is, right? I'm pretty sure. If you haven't, you're going to have to go watch the video, I guess. Does everybody know who Kyron is? I know most of you do for sure. But anyway, I'm not going to give it all away, but I have somebody that says Kaine Horman has refused to let them search his land repeatedly, and they claim to have evidence recovered from bordering his land. And I'm going to show y'all what I got. I don't know if I'll do it Friday or not, but I'm trying to get it all sorted out. I've had forever, but this dude, man, he has sent me like pages and pages and pages of regulations. And I mean, it's wild. Poor Kyron with his glasses. Yeah, you know who he is. But he claims what they found was glasses. The glasses were found. Now, I don't know. You'll just have to see it. I'm sure, because this guy sent all this to me, I'm sure he's probably mentioned it before, but I had never heard it until now. But it's really wild. And he was in on a case. The guy that I'm talking to, he's like a search and recovery person. He has a company. I mean, he's legitimate. I've dug into this dude a lot, and he's told me everything he sent me I have permission to share. So it is what it is. And I'm going to try to, we might do it Friday, or at least go into it further, but it's really strange. And this guy, like I said, I've checked him out. He's legit. He has websites. He has all kinds of stuff. There's him on. I've seen news clips of him, where he's found people's dogs. Like some guy had lost his dog and hired this guy to bring in his dogs and find his dog, and they found him in like 30 minutes. So the dude's legit, and he mentions a couple things he's found. But the weird thing is he has credibility, because he actually has stuff he sent me that shows where there was these two girls that were kidnapped on their way to the bus stop, and it turned out it was by the dad of one of their friends, and he was on that case. I wish I could remember their names. Wade Weaver, I want to say. Have y'all ever heard of him? Ward Weaver. Anyway, it's in a neighboring, it's real close to where Kyron was from. I think that was in Washington, maybe, and Kyron was Oregon, but the guy's name was Ward Weaver. I'm 90% sure. And these girls were friends of his daughters, and he kidnapped one, and then like 2 weeks later, he kidnapped another girl, and they eventually found him in a freezer in his house. Y'all heard that story? I know you have. It's probably about 10 years old. But anyway, that guy was all wrapped up in that. And he's got, he sent me a lot of stuff that validates what he's saying. They caught the dude because he actually attacked his son's girlfriend, and she somehow made it out and was running down the road like half naked. Brenda, do you know what I'm talking about? Good. Somebody seems to finally. I know people have heard of that story. His name's Ward Weaver. I'm 90% sure of that, but I can't remember the two girls' names that he killed. It's a lot. But that guy was in on that case, Ward Weaver. Yeah, that's his name. Right, Birdie? Or Birdie's Brenda, right? I think. You not talking to me the rest of the show?
I don't know who the hell Birdie is. I don't know who you're talking about.
I think it's Brenda. She changed her name. Okay, she knows what I'm talking about. All right, there we go. Holly knows. Yes, Ward Weaver, Oregon City was where you kidnapped the two girls. Yes, Holly, there you go. Ward Weaver. I knew that was his name. Anyway, the guy that I'm talking to, he was in on that. He helped search for those girls. Miranda Gaddis and Ashley Pond. There you go. I told the story. My story is pretty accurate, though, right, Holly? They were friends of his daughters, and he kidnapped them on their way to school. Pretty sure. He was on the news, too. He was kind of like Don Wales in a way. There's news clips of him. I always felt Kyron's stepmom was involved in his disappearance as well. See, I've always been a full believer that it was all her, but that is so wild what this guy's been telling me about Kaine not letting him search. I don't know why you wouldn't let him search. I really don't. I don't know what it could hurt. I'm sorry. If it was me, I'd let him search. And I think it's odd that Kaine won't, I tell you what, I ain't never going to point anything toward Kyron's mom. I know she ain't got shit to do with it, but it makes you wonder why Kaine wouldn't let him search. Thank you for covering Kyron Horman. I had also heard the same thing about not being able to search on the dad's property. This would be tragic if Kyron is found there. I'm telling you, I got the dude. I'm going to bring all this out Friday if I can get it all in order, because it's a lot. Mallory Weaver was his daughter and their friend. Yeah. I'm glad y'all have heard of that case, because that dude, it really impressed me that he was in on that too. Kyron's dad's still married to that woman. No, they divorced pretty quick. Well, they split up pretty quick after it. Now he straight points the finger at her too. That's why I'm kind of skeptical about anything being on his property. I don't know. It's weird he won't let him search. Constantly sharing Kyron on Facebook. Yes. Was Kaine the father? Yes. Kaine was Kyron's biological father. Hello, everyone. Did you see where Hawkins County is going broke and they don't have the money or the manpower to do anything?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Brady was telling me about that. I kind of got the idea things were bad when they were talking about how much they were paying cops. And how many cops are they short? Quite a few. 10 something. Ward Weaver's stepson, Francis Weaver, received a life sentence for murder in May of 2016. Wow. That Ward Weaver was a bad dude. I tell you. If each child was missing, I wouldn't allow them to search. I would allow them to search. I'm sorry. I wouldn't care at all, especially your own child or grandbaby. Exactly. Why? What has he got on his property that he's worried about more than his son? I had never heard that he wouldn't allow searching before. Now, given I know that he's not letting this guy that I'm in contact with search. Maybe he's let other people search before, but the way I understand it is he's all against it. A GoFundMe for Hawkins County. I don't know, Moongrass. I don't know how that would work with like a federal or entity like that, 15 cops short and paying them $12 an hour. Well, that makes you wonder, what's going on in Hawkins County that there's no money. I know money's tight everywhere, but come on. Watched the video the other day. This guy walked by a police cruiser sitting in front of the PD in Rogersville. The window was down and the keys were in it. Wow. That's what happens when you start paying $12 an hour to cops. The level of police officer you're going to get for $12 an hour is not going to be the best. Should be immediate search warrants when missing child. Cut the red tape. I agree. I think if you have a reason to believe they're there, you should be able to search if you're law enforcement, for sure. They call for $15 an hour. Hawkins County 12 or 13 officers shine, no one willing to take the positions. Well, not at $12 an hour. I'm sure they're not. FBI found the girl's remains in a shed and under concrete that Weaver put down first hot tub. I thought he had one in a freezer. I could have swore there was something to do with the freezer that was locked and nobody's allowed to go near it. Maybe he moved them. Yeah, I was half joking. Okay, man, you said it. I was just like, well, I don't know how that would work. $12 an hour, though, man. You're not going to get no awesome cops for $12 an hour. $12 for jailers, $15 for patrol officers. See, I don't really know what cost of living in Hawkins County is like. $15, that still seems pretty low, though, for a police officer. Ward Weaver inserted himself into the case, kind of like Tim Mullen. Yeah, Ward Weaver brought a lot of shit his way. And cop followed him to his house for calling him out. Jennifer, see that? Oh, wow. The dude with the keys got called out. Movie about Ward Weaver, Lost Highway TV 2015, Evil Ken. Yeah, he's a bad dude. And to attack his son's girlfriend, I mean, he planned on killing her ass too. If he was going to attack her, he did. That's wild. Ward Weaver's stepson killed somebody also. See, that's weird. I guess that shows you the relationship of when somebody raises you, Maybe it's the nurture thing. Zombie had the meeting asking for pay raises at Commissioner's Court. How that went. Ashley was 12. Yeah. That was sad. I remember that. I remember that from something else. I don't know where I seen it. Maybe on Forensic Files or something, it seems like. That pay is correct. Someone needs to look at their budget. Damn right. Somebody needs to be looking at who's in charge of the money in Hawkins County, you know? Maybe that's the problem. Of course, I would think Ronnie probably gets a budget. Seems like the budget's way too small if there ain't no money missing. There's no one to report to about the shotgun and the pistol in the open window. Oh, wow. Our police officers make double that. Yeah, I know my brother was a police officer for a smaller town, and he still he did a lot better than that. Of course, he was like the one-man team. He worked in this little town. He was the only cop they had. He was the captain and the deputy. Y'all heard anything new lately, man? I've been all over it today. I haven't seen anything on Summer that's anything better. That's why they want the Summer Wells Reward Fund. Well, maybe. $3.25 million lawsuit against Hawkins as of last week. I don't know where that's going to come from. If they can't pay the police officers, ain't nobody getting $3.25 million, I doubt. I see some actual work done by Hawkins County before we start handing out pay raises. Yeah, there you go. But in all fairness, you know, if they lose the whole police force, then nothing's going to happen that way either, you know. Zombie went searching today in locations where Summer was with Candace and family. Yeah, I seen that. Dawn was on the search live. Also seen Cher taking digs at him again. She took out a bunch of them the other day at one time. In one thumbnail, she had like 4 people in it. Yeah. Do they get the reward if nobody finds Summer by June 15th, 2022? I don't know, man. It's so weird how the reward is these stipulations on it. I heard it goes back after a couple more months. We were told that he moved the bodies on his property before found. He told his son Francis what he did. Ugh. He's a bad dude, wasn't he? Holly Van Ness. Yeah. I seen Don B searching though. He did it for, I think it was a solid hour. He was going through some tunnel. I have no idea where he was at. Did you see the search today?
He had 4 different videos in different places, I think.
Oh, was there 4 different ones?
Mm-hmm.
Don needs to have a dog with him when he goes. You know what? Get him a bloodhound. Maybe it could pick up something he couldn't. Or take like a dog handler with him. Funny, not funny. How much do the Titans make? Sad we pay those cops who we need to protect us so little. Talking about the football players, the Titans? Yeah. They make more than the whole county, I'm sure, a game. Heard some pretty disturbing recordings of Brandy Neal today yelling at her 2-year-old daughter. You know what? I seen something about that. Was it?
Harsh was saying that.
Okay, I thought it was harsh. I didn't want to say it, though, if it wasn't.
That and her threatening to burn down the police station or fire station or something. He was saying.
I tell you, it's going to turn a lot of people's opinions. Oh, thank you, Glenn. The lab. Now, hold on. Is the lab Doug or no? Oh, thank you, Pam. Is Doug the lab? Is that who that is? Because I'm still like learning the hierarchy, but I've seen some craziness today. That award money should go to local impoverished children in Summertown. Yeah, if it can't go nowhere else. No. Okay, Josh is the lab. Who is Doug? What is he from? No thanks is Doug. Okay. All right. Did y'all see what Doug was accused of? Do y'all know if there's any truth to that? Because that's kind of hardcore if that's the truth. I know I see all y'all people in these places, so I know y'all know what I'm thinking, what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, so it ain't the truth? Because I seen a few people talking about it. And they were pissed.
I think Cher's mad because all he does is put videos out about her videos. And I think she got her feelings hurt. Doug, she says that's all he does.
Oh, he just like stalks her stuff?
Yeah, that's what she claims. I don't know if it's true. Here lately, but I know a lot of people like Cher, but all she's been doing is videos about other people. Put them under a bus and shit. Like she don't have nothing better to do.
But see, I thought the stuff I seen on Doug was that way. Cher ain't where I seen that.
What was it?
That was in the chat where I was telling you about what they were saying about Ernie. They were saying he showed nudes of some woman online or like live, and I was like, I don't know how you don't get in some deep shit for that. Yeah, I know it's all BS. I'm just talking about it. I don't know how you don't get in trouble if you do that. Has Candace been missing in action lately? Yeah. I don't even think the Earn Dog's seen her since he said they got to search. Yeah, I mean, don't get us wrong. We're not saying we like Cher. We're saying...
I've never watched Cher up until the last couple of days. For some reason, I keep on seeing it. And I go in there. And I can't take it. I have to leave. But I try to see what's going on. I know some people like her. I don't like her.
Well, I mean, I made a video a week ago about her and Ziggy, what I think about their actions. I'm not talking about them. I was talking about Doug and this crazy shit I seen.
Doug is the one that the cop pulled him over and she was playing that on her channel. Did you see that?
Yeah, but I'm not. I thought that was Ernie that got the fake pullover.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know. I know what you're talking about. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think any of them's sincere. Heard she hurt Don B some way. Oh, she's been giving him hell.
Mm-hmm.
But see, he's been responding to it. That's where he's messing up. You just ignore that shit.
Do y'all know why? She's giving Don B on
The way I understood it,
enough. I don't watch either enough.
it seems like to me with Sharon Dawn B, there's some dude in between that's pretty much the reason that's going on. Watching an old share video like the very first time talking about BK and interviewing Dawn again sure looks different now. Yeah, but they were undercover. Yes, he is responding to it. I see. That's where he's messing up because that's what they want to do. You know.
Why are you smiling?
I'm not smiling, man.
I'll leave again.
Glad to have you back. It's felt lonely over here by myself.
Yeah, sure.
We cool?
You need to apologize. Or I'm leaving again.
What were you dashing to the side for? I was just trying to pound it. You like, oh, don't play that shit, Amber.
No, I don't want you to touch me.
Calm down over there, Amber.
I accidentally hit somebody. I don't know how I did that.
Did y'all like my Amber Heard video today? I had about 50 people tell me I was getting ready to unsubscribe. I was mad thinking I was really going to take up for Amber.
How did I do that? Oh, I'm sorry. I hid somebody's message. I'm trying to fix it.
That wasn't on purpose, I swear. She brings her father on. Anyone hear what he did? No. Dish, girl.
See, that's why I don't like using my phone. I mess up. I'll put people in timeout and stuff by touching the screen and not even know it.
Yeah. If she timeouts anybody, she don't mean to.
I'm trying to fix it.
Her computer ain't working, so she's using her phone, and
I'm bad.
You've been here before. You won't be the first person she's timeouted on accident. I liked your Amber video. I thought it was good. What do y'all think about the shorts I've been adding in? I got one now, man. It's ready to go. I was done to release it, but I was like, I better separate them out or people get sick of them.
I don't know how to unhide somebody there.
He was in prison for murder, John. Who was? Oh, who was in prison for murder? Doug? Because I think I seen something about that. I love shorts. You like the shorts, Pam? I think they're decent. Love it. See those three flames? Now picture three people under them. Damn, I forgot what we were talking about with Moon Goddess. I'm getting mixed up now.
I don't know, but Benny said Doug did something nasty back in the day. I can't repeat it, though. Did you hear that part? I don't want to say it.
I swear to this, and y'all can look. Oh, okay. Really? Moon Goddess. I didn't know that.
What'd she say?
Oh, yeah. I don't want to say that out loud. But everybody in here, wow, they've all seen it, said it. Wow. See what they're saying?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
You can do shorts anytime, anywhere. Yeah, and I just feel like sometimes when amusing shit comes to me, I should share it with you guys. You know, I'm like, hey, they might find that funny also. I just love y'all for you do and appreciate y'all for trying to find and protect the missing children. I had no voice. May God bless you and your family. Thank you, Mary Gross. We love you too, honey. You're here with us ever live, it seems like.
Poison Apple. I'm the one that hit you and hid you from the channel. Can you comment to make sure I can see your message? I think I fixed it, but I don't know. It wouldn't let me click on it.
I really do like the braids around the head hairdo. Looks really nice. Wish I could pull it off, but it just would not work for me.
You mean? It's a headband.
Oh.
It's a headband, but thank you. I got a lot of freaking hair. I have to do something with that.
Yeah. You mean Amber Turd? Yeah. Oh. Let's bring Daddy Dearest up on panel.
See, look. What we do.
Did they do that? What's wrong?
It won't let me undo that. Oh, it was unhidden. Okay, I fixed it. I'm sorry. I was worried about that. I fixed everybody.
Oh, hi, Bonnie Bailey. I haven't seen you in a while. It's the truth, John. Cher has told the story many times, and Dawn wanted him to help him and Candace.
Who?
Cher's dad.
Mm.
Me and my hubby loved the BK short. Yeah, Brandy ain't even seen it. It's the truth, John. Cher's. That's wow. Why would you tell everybody about that? They hear my name. My cat's called me away. LOL, Brandy, your hair is beautiful. That's Poison Apple. Yeah, she time outed you.
I'm sorry.
I don't think she even noticed.
I didn't mean to. Huh? You can ask Jennifer. I do it all the time. Accident.
Doing good, Bonnie Bailey. Thanks for asking. How are you?
Hi, Bonnie. Canadian Cookie. Y'all seen her up here. It's the first time she got to catch her show live, so tell her hi. I already told her hi.
Who?
Canadian Cookie.
We're glad to see you, Canadian Cookie.
I seen it up there earlier.
What if they had... Hold on. I'll throw some comments or questions. Let's do that for a minute. Calm this shit down. Why ain't my chat up? Here we go. I'm sorry. If I miss you, I'll catch you in just a second. Here we go. Boom. I'm all over it now, y'all. Dawn begged Cher to have her dad help him. I heard Dawn myself. Help him what?
Yeah. Please tell us.
Cover up? That's weird.
I thought it was really strange that Cher always got the interviews with Dawn. Maybe she's kissing his ass. I don't know. Why do you think that is?
What?
They're friends, Cher and Dawn. Remember she used to get all the interviews with them?
Because she would, like you said, kiss his ass.
Yeah.
See, you didn't see nobody interviewing Dawn that didn't kiss his ass the whole time.
I couldn't kiss his ass that much. No way. I couldn't kiss his ass at all.
Well, if I kissed his ass that much, I'd have found something out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to kiss somebody's ass for 6 months. I'm going to find something out about them, you know?
At least Benny, he backtracks and say, no, I was undercover the whole time. Just trying to get whatever I could.
I tell you, the worst part to me about it with Cher was when she was letting Dawn talk about his daughter took it like a woman. And
yeah, I didn't like her.
And she just let him talk about that stuff. That was kind of...
Oh, yeah.
I was like, man, I can't believe every women in that chat room ain't screaming bloody murder over acting like that.
You can't get down. You can't get down. Tell him hi.
I think I may have heard that back in the day.
She's getting lighter. Look, her fur was getting, well, kind of on the side. She's getting darker now. She's lightening up a little bit.
She's getting wilder, man. She can open the door now.
Yeah. She'll take her paws and push it open.
Yeah.
Can y'all see her? Oh, she's getting big. She's a baby. Harley down here, of course. Harley about to flip the camera. You better watch her.
Yeah. Harley's smelling her.
You can't get down. Where are you going? Oh.
When y'all come and get Zeke, he ain't in the mood for the camera. He's wanting to rock and roll. Ain't you?
She's
Zeke?
trying to dive like into the swimming pool. Chase, you gonna tell everybody hi? No.
I feel like we're on Johnny Carson, how they used to bring pets on.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Hey, Chase.
What?
How about a coffee?
It's midnight.
I know, but it's I want to be on top of my game. Oh, man. Zeke rides in their hoods or their hoodies.
Yeah.
He just rides. You ain't going to mess with him. I'm sorry, y'all. We got off topic. Straighten it out.
The kids bring the ferret. We got to show it.
Yeah.
I want to see.
Zeke's only going to be up for so long. I think Summer wasn't feeling good and Candace didn't know what to do and she called Dawn so they could get her help and it was too late. Dawn put Summer somewhere. Hey, a lot of that could fit, you know.
Yeah.
I think you're probably right on 90% of that, but I think it gets to where instead of it was too late, Dawn said, no, you can't take her to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Then my ass is going to jail for a long time if they examine her. Sent this to you. Pam, I was going to get onto your butt as soon as I could. I haven't got an email from you in a month. I don't know where you're sending stuff, but it ain't to JDTC. Sorry. I sent this to you, but Dawn has full-blooded sister named Soya. Probably Sonia. Oh. She was on 8 months ago with Cher. She went to bat for Dawn. She supposedly quit. She's supposedly quite wealthy, several million in property, not a peep.
Suzette, I didn't know I timed you out. She said I timed her out. I don't think I did. Sorry if I did.
She said made some comments, but Brandy had me timed out, LOL.
Sorry.
She didn't mean to. I promise y'all. I sent 40 in the last 2 days. I haven't got one in a month, Pam. That's why when you was telling me the other day, I was like, I don't know about that.
Yeah, he was bitching at me earlier.
Yeah, I told her, and I showed her. I was like, look, Brandy, do you see it?
Ask her.
Oh, yeah, and we're confused, Pineapple Pam. Or do you have 2 accounts? Because
there's another Pam. We were thinking.
But she acts like she's you.
So I don't know.
If you don't have 2 accounts, there's a Pam clone in our midst.
Yeah, so we were wondering, do you have another YouTube account?
Point being, I wonder if Sonia will take custody of boys. I don't know, Pam. I just learned about Sonia. You don't ever email me this stuff and tell me. I'm sure somebody's like, hey, this Sonia chick sounds interesting.
I don't know. That's crazy. It's going to the...
And it's Dawn's full-blooded sister. Are you sure about that, Pam? Positive? This ain't something you heard now, is it? Just seems... Where's Zeke? Oh, you just missed him.
You'll be able to rewind it and see him here after the live.
My shirt still smells like him a little bit.
He don't stink, but he's got like a distinct smell.
Smells like a man.
Smells like a ferret.
I was panicked sending emails today. I even sent you my phone number. No, John. Oh.
But we didn't get it.
We didn't get nothing from you.
Gosh. I hope no other... I don't know. This is weird. But there is a Pam kind of acting like you.
Yeah, there was. Do you have 2 accounts, Pam? Pineapple Pam? Or have y'all ever watched... shit. I caught it.
Somebody else said I got time out. I didn't time out that many people.
Y'all ever watch True Crime Brewery? They are another wife and husband podcast. They did the ward last week.
Oh, thanks.
Nah, I'm not familiar. Copycats, you say, huh?
Be careful. People scamming people right now. Hugs. Bonnie Bailey, thank you.
Thank you, Bonnie Bailey.
People are scamming other people. Uh-oh. We try to be safe.
I checked my spam folder. Thank you. Brandy told me that. She's like, check your spam folder. I checked it. I don't have nothing in there either.
This is strange. I have to figure this out. Why it's not getting to you.
Thank you, Bonnie. I'm telling you, something weird's up. And
I can give you my email if you want, if it's not working.
I got shit, man, what'd you do that to me for?
Man, I got something. Put a light bulb over your head. Okay, think about it. You got something to do with email?
Oh, I got the email from the lady that said she had the coordinates. Right? Yeah. I showed this to Brandy. Mm-hmm. Turns out, before she gave them to me, she checked with the FBI, and they acted on the coordinates, and they found Summer.
I swear to God, this is what she said.
That is what she said. I swear to God. That's what this woman told me in an email.
And this is the issue. Makes psychics, real psychics look bad.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Yeah. People like her, really. Yahoo, Pam. John Davis True Crime at yahoo.com. But, man, I mean, the woman said, Brandy's seen this. Mm-hmm. She said the FBI found Summer. That's why she didn't send the coordinates to me. They've already found her. What? Really?
No.
Harley!
Uh,
Come on!
sorry, guys.
I told y'all, man, she's been on the prowl for some reason. Is it the neighbor?
Yeah.
She's been awful last couple days. I'm sorry, guys.
She got to get over this thing about the neighbor, man. Ugh.
Now she thinks I'm gonna whip her or something.
But that upsets me because I'm sitting here taking slack for entertaining the psychic stuff. I'm catching a bunch of shit over it, and then the ones that I entertain do something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Harley scared my cat. Yeah, Harley scared me.
Yeah, it's not good on my side getting John to believe in psychics at all.
I know, and they're ruining it.
I don't know.
They're not helping your case.
I don't believe all psychics claim they are probably 100%, but there is true ones out there.
Blissfulness, yeah, we wouldn't do that to you. We just, Brandy's bad at butt timing people out, I guess is what you'd call it.
Yeah,
like you butt dial people, she butt times out people. I'll take those boys, put them on a farm and a great life. Oh, man, I wish they'd get somebody like you. They still got a chance.
Yeah.
I'm still pulling for them, I'll tell you that.
Me too.
Yeah, Mellow One, we can see you. What's wrong? Everything good? Is that Harley behind you in the woods of your short about Amber? Yeah, you could hear her?
Yeah.
I'm worried about Pam, who she's emailing her phone number to now.
Mm-hmm.
I live 30 minutes from Beach Creek. No new news yet. That's pretty close. Dear God, John, I'm so tired of those idiots. John and Brandy, it's getting way out of control. These people are not helping with finding summer. Psychics are driving me crazy. They're pissing me off. I tell you that, especially when I go out of my way to give them a chance and they screw me around like that.
Then other creators, I hate to talk about them, but they're like always preaching, we're here for summer, and, bash other creators for talking about, other stuff than summer.
Yeah.
But then that's all they do 24/7, Or they try to make up stuff, I guess.
Yeah. I tell you.
And then they have like 1,000 people in their lives compared to us. So it's not fair. Is it?
No. Can you look at the very last email written letter, not a clip that you got from the Pam? Can you look at the very last email written letter, not a clip that you got from the Pam?
Is that from Pam?
I don't know what you're asking me, to be honest, Pam. This Pam we're talking about, we've seen her in the comments.
Yeah.
And she says stuff like should be coming from you, right?
Was Pam up on the screen?
Jennifer found the other Pam at John Davis True Crime. What's going on?
I don't know.
What were you asking me?
Was that Pineapple Pam on the screen, or was that the other Pam? Because I thought it was the other Pam because it come up Pam Young. When she's talking
Well,
to
don't
us.
say people's names last
No,
name.
that's her name on here. I'm not saying that.
Is she on here?
Not on here, but she comments all the time. And her
I've never seen her on a live though. I've just seen her in the comments.
Pineapple Pam, were you talking to us on live that one day? Was it you? It's a stupid question, but just to make sure. Or was it the other Pam?
Okay. No, Pam, you ain't got to be sorry. We're trying to get to the bottom of this because I swear I feel like somebody is impersonating you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now you want us to use Amber Heard's lawyers. John Davis True Crime, your short gave me such a giggle. Oh, thank you. I tell you, man, her lawyers are awful.
The lawyer asked the question, then he's like, it's hearsay on his own question. I'm like, what in the world?
Yes, I talk live with you.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we knew that was Pam.
Yeah, I'm just clarifying.
But there's another person is what we're saying. They use a different variation of Pam. And they act like you.
Yeah, like stuff you talk about. So, I don't know. We're just trying to figure it out.
We'll get to you over that. It's really weird.
Pam, you can send it to my email. I'll put it there if John don't get it. If you try.
No, John Brandy sounds like bullshit. I think you're being played there by Pam. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know, man. I'm confused as hell.
We know Pineapple Pam's are she used the real thing because she has the wrench, but I don't know.
Hi, David. Where you been, buddy? I ain't seen you in forever.
Sorry, guys. We got held up on that.
Yeah,
we
we
were
got
trying to figure it out. We were confused.
Pam, the email to go with is the Yahoo one. That other one's my old one. If you sent something to it could be there, but I don't check it.
That's probably what maybe she was doing, sending it to the old one.
Yeah.
That's probably what it was.
If Summer was found, don't you think we'd all know about it? Exactly. Oh, you camping, Dave? Must be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it ain't like the FBI is going to keep the shit a secret.
Right.
You're right.
Oh, the other Pam's here. Okay. Oh, it's Jennifer asking that. I guess. Maybe. I don't know.
Is she asking or is she telling? Those look like exclamation points. Now I'm worried. I feel like we're being stalked. Infiltrated. Where you camping at, Dave? Snow to foot there, true story. Oh, bullshit. She's in here in chat now.
No. Hi, other Pam.
Hi, other Pam.
We're just trying to
What's going on? I was wanting to speak to, who was it last week? Said they didn't have time, but they'd come back. What's her name? Ziggy V.
Yeah.
I was thinking Ziggy V might be here. Pocahontas County. Yeah, it's probably that cold there. It's cold here. I think everyone needs a timeout. He. One man's trash is other Pam. Oh, God, now you got me confused, Jennifer. Bonnie's full-blooded sister is Sonia. Yeah, I just learned about Sonia today. Where's she been throughout all this?
Holly Bandess. I'm sorry. I hit a message of yours earlier. I just seen that. I'm trying to fix it. See, this is why I don't need the phone. I need my computer. I mess up everything.
Well, Pam, if you can, just resend them to the True Crime, the Yahoo one, and I'll check them out, and we'll see if we can incorporate them Friday. It was 23 last Tuesday.
Sorry, Holly. That was me. Didn't mean to.
I can't see you. What's the new screen?
Who's that?
David. Can y'all see me? No, I'm confused again. Yeah, they can see us, right?
Okay.
Should be. All right. Well, let's get straightened back out. How about y'all throw some comments and questions? I've done got a headache.
Josephine's here from the Philippines. Hi, Josephine.
Hi, Josephine. Y'all 18 deep today? Okay. Everybody else can see us. I don't know what I see you, but not close like old.
He's got new streaming software, probably.
Yeah, it's different streaming software. I didn't know Candace had another sister besides Rose.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, I knew that.
You did?
Yeah. I didn't know Dawn had no rich sister.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Hey, what have I missed? Been about a month? You ain't missed shit that's important. BK called the cops on Ernie for bringing Candace a pizza. And that's about it.
I put my phone down, guys.
Yeah. You quit timing people out. Who's bashing creators? There's a lot of it going around.
A couple names I mentioned earlier. I don't want to say directly who.
Yeah, Cher interviewed her 8 months ago. How did I miss her? I never heard about her.
The odd thing, we were talking about her, and then she showed up in chat. I thought that was very strange. What do y'all think? Don't you think that was very strange? Ziggy, or the Ziggy V? We're
Yeah, the
talking about
Ziggy
her.
V, we were talking about her, then she popped up in the chat.
I'm like, that's very weird.
Did you notice that, Pam, the other day?
Yeah, did whoever was here, did y'all notice that? Then we invited her up, and she's like, nope, can't do it right now.
Boom, did I catch it? Yeah. Dear God, of these scammers, John and Brandy, sit back and relax. There's people on here making this a shit show. Oh my God, damn these crazy people.
I know.
You got that right, sister. Victoria, you nailed it.
Crazy.
I swear now I'm starting to be suspicious of everybody. The stuff I see. Yes, I still think it was the farm lady to me. I even asked, are you Daisy? You think that's who it was last week, Pam, that was in our chat? You think that was Daisy, maybe? Might have been, because that was about her. Fake bullshit is what the title of it was about.
Oh, it might have been. Come to see what was up.
I've known about Sonia, but I've known nothing about the middle sister of Candace. Maybe she can take the boys. She sounds grounded, but what I've learned, I tell you what, with the history on both sides of their family, I think the boys are probably better off with an adoption outside of either family.
I don't think they would.
Just to be on the safe side. Right?
Yeah, probably.
That's what I say.
And the boys probably don't even know, probably don't have a relationship with them.
That is what my rampage was about today in your chat. Yes. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
What?
We should put Summer's face on Coke cans, beer cans, cigarette packs, milk cartons, banners at red lights, things people actually use. Yeah. I agree. You are exactly right. But, there should be kids besides Summer too. Mm-hmm. The same thing should be going on for her.
Is she outside?
Yeah.
Get her.
Let's see what else we need. Did I catch it? All right. Yes. Hawkins County must be waiting for reward fund to expire. When is it? It's very soon that happens. I know that. I don't get why it expires, though. Like,
me either.
I don't understand why you can't work something out. Thank you, Dixie. Dixie, you're working tonight. I can tell because you ain't been talking.
Yeah.
I think I would rather spend the money hiring. Shit.
Me and John was thinking about that. Starting to GoFundMe to hire a PI, but who knows how much it would be. We're
going to call them work and check into that. She stayed out of the spotlight, though, so that's a plus.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are probably right. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, you miss Zeke, Dave. He was just on.
Mary asked if we have ever heard Dawn say that or tell somebody that they'll never find Summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That she's far away. I've heard him say she's far away, but I didn't hear him say that's why they wouldn't find her. But yeah, he said that. He says he don't think that she'll ever be found.
What dad would say that? Not have no hope. How would he know that? He don't know that. It's very strange.
See, I've had a lot of people ask me to go back over the case, do like start fresh and go through stuff again. And I think I'm going to do that. And I started doing it the other day, and I just noticed that in that very first interview, which is probably the next day after Summer disappeared, Dawn says we'll see her in the rapture.
Yeah.
That's within a whole day of her being gone. He talks about seeing her in the rapture.
Yeah.
The one where he has the one son with him who's looking down the whole time. He says in that interview, They'll see her in the rapture.
And that's the same day or the next day?
I think it's got to be the next day, but within 24 hours. It was going to expire at 6 months. I went to a year, so June 15th.
That is weird how it's set up.
I don't understand that.
We got Gabriel from France. Paris, France. Say hi.
Hi, Gabriel.
I haven't seen him in a while before, so thank you for being
From
here.
Paris, France? I haven't seen him in a minute. I think it's an excellent idea to start at the beginning, go through it step by step, interview by interview. I'm going to do it, man. I'm going to call it like the re-investigation, because I just feel like there's something I'm missing that would make it all make sense. What the hell? Dawn is a flippin' sick individual. Amen to that. It's a really good idea, John. If you go back and watch Dawn videos over, it's going to hurt your heart. Oh, it hurt my heart. It hurts my stomach's what it hurts. He says some sick shit when he talks about Summer.
Gwen said H told Chris McDonough that Summer wasn't with Candace that whole time. I wish I knew. I wonder.
That's what
that happened.
Dawn was talking about. I just think they're twisting his words. That's not what I got out of that. I think they misunderstood that. Summer never got out of the truck when they dropped Grandis off at home.
Maybe. Who knows? I thought about the theory of her getting hot and, heat stroke in the car. But she could get out of the car.
Yeah, she could.
That's the only thing.
That's why I don't go that route. C&D's reaction to Summer's disappearance is not one of loving parents. They are sick people. Yeah. And you never, even to this day, have you ever seen them act like parents who are worried about her? Mm-hmm. They don't seem concerned to me. They don't seem concerned with what's being done to find her. They're not concerned with looking for themselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Dawn just acts like a little bitch every time he's on the news trying to drum up pity for himself. He complains more about how he's being treated than what could be happening to Summer.
Yep. Exactly.
Was that a rant?
No.
Yeah, it makes me go back to thinking.
When you're more passionate than the parents, it's not, there's a problem.
The lies become very apparent when you listen to those first interviews. Yeah. Everything I hear twice, I can start picking this and that out of it.
Even you can pick out like later interviews of what they said. You can back in the beginning and see the lies. They say something different.
Yeah.
I've seen that multiple times.
Denver Gigi, you said it right, because they know what happened to Summer.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. That's the point I was kind of trying to make, is they don't look for her. They don't seem to be interested because they know.
Yeah. They know she's not going to be found. That's what he said. Hopefully she will be found. What, Taylor?
Oh, John and Brandy to go back and start from the beginning. Oh, my God, I've become an alcoholic. The case is out of control. The police need a jump start, and Lawson needs fired. Yeah, you're right. I was thinking if I do that, I'm gonna title them somehow so people will know what they are, and people that don't want to do that ain't got to watch.
Right.
Yeah, you can say hi then. You need to go upstairs.
What's up?
They can't see you.
Yeah, they can. Now they can.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Your hair's a mess. You've been taking a nap, ain't you?
And guess what? I'm not going to go to sleep tonight.
Yeah, because you're sleeping after school.
And I ban school for the rest of my life.
What?
Yeah, about 13 years you got left.
No,
College.
I banned it for the rest of my life. I dropped out now.
You better.
Why would you even joke about that? You know better than that shit. That ain't happening. You got 13 more years to go at least.
No.
Yeah. Quit trying to be funny on Daddy's channel by saying you're not going to school, because you know that's not an option. Not only do you have middle school, high school to go, you got college.
Bye.
I thought they'd get early. Talk to you.
Yeah.
That's one thing we push is y'all going to do something after your high school.
You're damn right. Me and Brady's going to need somebody to take care of us when we get old financially.
You're going to college or you're on vocational. You're doing something.
Yeah, because we plan on living it up in our senior years, don't we?
Yeah, I tell them they can live here, but they got to be going to college or have, job.
That's exactly right. I heard today, can't remember the show, I think it was Don B. said Hawkins County is almost bankrupt. They're down 12 officers because the pay rivals fast food and retail in the area so bad. Yeah, Roy, we was talking about that earlier. They were saying, I think, 12 for, what was they saying? 12 for jailers, 15 for patrol officers. That, I don't know why you risk your life for that.
No.
I wouldn't.
And that's crazy.
When I get up, you had to work or go to school or else. That's exactly right. Yep, you got that. Was it Lawson who asked when C would be arrested, and he answered when she's done something to be arrested for? Heard secondhand. That one's a new one on me. I've never heard that. You gotta be really skeptical about shit you hear secondhand with this, because people just make up shit. Being from West Virginia, I've thought about this a lot. Where would I hide a body? Mountains are a good place to hide. I wonder how the mountains in Tennessee are like. They're about the same.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I get the feeling, as cocky as they are about it, that she ain't close, and she's probably not. I think there is a good chance there's been some cremation or something done, because Dawn is way too cocky about they're never going to find anything, in my opinion.
Yeah. Now, Dixie brought up that area. What was it? 5 caves, or what was it called? Five
caves.
Yeah, that might be a good place because it's roped off. I was thinking about that.
Yeah,
you couldn't go back in there and search, really.
Right.
So I just thought I brought that up. Interesting place to hide somebody.
Yeah, because unless they search it, it's not getting searched, because they've got it roped off and it's illegal. It's trespassing to go there.
Taco Bell in Utah is hiring $18 an hour. Wow.
Damn, I'm moving to Utah. Would you like nachos with that, sir? My oldest son went to school and worked till 9 p.m. every night his senior year. He has now been with his company 20 years and a manager.
There you go.
You raised a good one. That's awesome. You don't see a lot of that anymore.
Mm-mm.
I think Hawkins resents outside interference. Yeah, because Ronnie runs that shit. He don't want nobody else in there messing around. Ronnie's like a damn, what do you call him? What do you call like the rooster in the yard?
The rooster in the hen house, or the hen house? I don't know.
Nah, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Pimp rooster? I don't know what you call it.
The pimp rooster.
I don't know what you call it.
Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Little buddy could stay hidden, especially after the remains have decomposed for a year. Yeah, I don't want to think about that, but you're right. I told Brandy this too. I throughout hunting season was really nervous that any day you was going to hear about it, because hunters are often, they find bodies out in the woods. Shit.
Okay, thank you, Connie. She resent the emails.
I agree. Cremating, they're all wearing necklaces that have a thing to hold ashes. Bonnie, there ain't no ashes in them necklaces. I'm sorry, honey. They are not. They're dumb, but they ain't that dumb. And they ain't the type of people that would pay respect to somebody by wearing something like that. It just wouldn't occur to them.
Wouldn't you think?
There's drugs in their necklaces. If they got necklaces that are holding something in them, it's dope.
My problem with that, TBI and law enforcement is always patrolling YouTube, and they've heard that.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they just go rip it off on their neck and let, hey, we see that?
They're not doing that.
Yeah, that's why I don't.
A lot of people started that, and
people believe it because people say it. I don't know.
I think it was just for show. Yeah, that's all it is. They are not. I'm telling y'all, these rumors keep coming out, and what gets to me about these rumors, they're not dumbasses. They didn't get away with this for 10 months by wearing ashes in their necklaces, and what's some of the other crazy ones?
There's something else though.
There's all kinds of it though. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All this, they're not that stupid. They're smarter than you think. I'm telling you.
Fell asleep. Oh.
You got two options. Either they're smarter than we think they are, or they're innocent.
Right.
So pick one. But they are not running around with ashes around their neck. I promise you that.
I really can't believe that Candace hasn't slipped up and said something when she was drunk. You know?
Yeah.
It's really strange to me. I thought she would.
And that she's buried on the property. There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, David, guilty. Yeah. They're guilty. So that makes you know they're not as stupid as you think they are. There's no way you're going to outsmart this many people this long by being just an idiot.
Right.
I have great kids, one cop, one Marine, one lead guitar player in a rock band, and my daughter is corporate manager for Young Living. That's awesome.
We try to.
You've done great.
Yeah. Hopefully our kids will do better than we did.
Yeah, I think that's what every parent should want, their child to be better off than they were. I think they did that just to get people talking. Yeah, I'm sure it's probably some jackass YouTuber that originally started it. Hey, I don't have any ideas and I'm not smart enough to actually have my own thoughts, so what could I make up? And they probably had one of them necklaces with dope in it and was like, I can't tell them,
Who knows? I never thought the YouTubers were working together, but they might be trying to create content. Do you think that? I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of them do that shit. And if people didn't get mad at me and say I was causing drama, I would call out a lot of people that do that shit. And y'all be shocked on who does it.
We were going to do that, but
we're not.
Yeah.
Stupid like a fox. Let's remember that Academy Award performance telling Mary Dawn was taken by the cops. Remember? Yeah. And I tell you what, if you heard that shit, you believed it. Well, I didn't, because I already knew it was bullshit before I heard it. But I don't know if I would have, but it sounds legit.
That's the kind of humor they have.
Yeah. And I think Jose was full of shit, but I think when he was talking about they would prank the kids with shaving cream and they get it in their eyes and they be crying, I believe that part. For some reason, that just seems like some asshole shit that Dawn would do to me.
Almost a 60-year-old man, 50-some-year-old man doing stuff like that. Come on.
Almost a 60-year-old man out getting DUIs too. So that says a lot about him. We got a nice West Virginia mining crack for Dawn. Yeah, exactly. Y'all seen Dawn? No, I ain't seen him. Seen him in a long time. My kids are great too. One nurse, one therapist, one Marine, and an officer in the Army, and one that's a machinist. Yeah. I'm a proud mama, but my kids knew quitting school was not an option. Amen. Amen.
That's what we, same here.
Yep, that's one area we don't bullshit. There's no leeway on that. Yeah. We're willing to work and bend and not on that.
We try not to be, we're strict on certain things, but not everything. We try to let them have some freedom, because you got to.
Yeah.
Or they're going to rebel. But at school,
yeah.
It's not.
If you treat them like prisoners, when they turn 18, they're going to go ape shit, and it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah. And I think it's working so far. We got almost a 17-year-old, never been in trouble, or other one.
Yeah. They've never been suspended from school. Never had a detention that I know of. Well, no, Chase has.
Yeah.
Nice common sense true crime. Welcome. Hi, common sense true crime. I didn't see you, man. I tell you, I think I'm going to change streaming software. Yeah. I think that other one's better than ours.
Yeah.
Don't you? StreamYard, I think.
I wonder if anybody knows anything about it. Probably not.
They probably don't want to talk about it.
That's one reason I went back to school and did college. Now they can't be like, you didn't finish college. I'm like, yeah, I did, and I have 3 kids. So I don't have no excuse.
Yeah, ain't no excuse. High common sense, true crime. Angela, also please thank them for their service. Yes. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Everybody that has kids in the military, you tell them JDTC is a big fan of theirs and thank them for what they do.
And that's very scary for a parent to have their kid serving, I think.
Yeah, our son, he might have military aspirations, and we're worried about it already.
Yep.
Other way, his head is bigger than a Macy's Days float. Very nice. And I agree. Put it this way, true crime has become fake crime, 5 or 6 working together. Yeah, you've got it. I'm glad some people see it. And I tell you, there's...
We could collab and stuff with a lot of creators. We don't.
Yeah.
We just stay to ourselves, mainly.
Harsh will be here, though, next Wednesday. Y'all, everybody know that, right? JDTC Harsh.
Yeah.
Round 2.
Be fun. I'll be sitting up here. They'll be having fun.
Brandy says me and Harsh didn't shut up the whole time. She couldn't get in a word edgewise last time
But
we did that together.
I'll be talking to y'all in the chat.
John Brandy, I would love for y'all to go back to the beginning and pick it apart, especially that 2 hours missing in the timeline. That's what we're going to do, man. And as I go, I'm really going to keep good notes and a file this time.
Yeah.
Because as I do this, I'm going to make me a timeline that shows where everybody was at what reported time, everywhere.
Yeah, because there's a lot now you can go back and...
Yeah, I can go back and find out a lot. I think Dawn is very, very criminally intelligent. I think so, too. That was the nature of most of my emails. I'm going to load you up. You'll see what I've sent.
Okay.
Well, Pam, try sending them to the right email this time, girl. What the hell? I've been looking for them things all day. Of course, I should have figured that maybe it was the old email address. I didn't know you had that one. I've unsubbed the most I used to watch. It's nicer that way.
Jenna said, my son was the only hell we raised, I guess so. I sent him to military school, and he loved it then, went to the Army, and now he's a firefighter. So I guess that straightened him out. Then her daughter is a nurse and a veterinarian.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah. I heard a military school. It's probably good for some kids. I don't know. What are you laughing about?
Somebody called you eye candy. I couldn't catch it all.
Oh.
About when me and Harsh are running off at the mouth. There's Lily. Where you been? Damn, you late, girl. Well, you ain't that. Well, you pretty late.
That's okay.
I'm on lunch break this evening. I'm happy to be here. We're happy to have you, Lily. We missed you.
Yeah.
Got that right, Travis. I quit my business during pandemic and things were tight. Yeah, pandemic was hard on everybody.
Yeah.
It sucked. Wasn't that bad on us.
I think a lot of people have took it and made businesses and everything else. I know I watch a lot of TikTok. I shouldn't, but a lot of people has made their own business, like different little things because of the pandemic.
Brandy was telling me now people get on TikTok and just beg for money.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That is some bullshit.
I just started watching it. Okay, I haven't watched it forever, but you'll see on the live there is a girl. My Jeep's broken down. What am I gonna do? Here's my cash app, and people will help her. She had 3,000 people in there watching today.
Yeah, and they said she had you could tell she was probably on
picking her
face from dope, and people were commenting on that.
That happens all the time. I've seen girls on there wanting diapers and stuff for their kids, different things.
It's like there ain't no more pull yourself up by your bootstrap mentality. It's just ask for handouts.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes you do need it, but gosh, I don't know about asking like that, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe your last resort. What people do back in the day, you know? They figured it out, didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah. I would say back in the 50s when everybody was working their asses off and, the greatest generation, I bet if you went up and was like, hey, man, give me $5, they'd probably whip your ass for it back then. Or steal. Yeah, you got that right, David. And people were sending that one chick money, and I'm telling you,
Mhm.
she looked like a classic case of picking her skin from the dope flip outs or whatever. Would y'all ever have a Discord to strategize this case and other missing people cases at John Davis True Crime? I'm in harsh, and it's chock full of good info.
See, I don't know what I hear a lot of people talking about that. What is? I don't even know what that is. Discord. I've heard
Yeah,
of
I
it.
think it's like a group type thing of some sort where you go over shit.
Maybe I've heard of it. I'm sorry, I just never have actually looked at it.
Yeah, we'll have to look into it. We're trying to find something else to entertain you guys with, because there's just not a lot going on with summer right now. Well, I want to get on this Kyron shit for a minute, especially if there ain't nothing happening in Summer's case. I want my oldest son to go to military school. No one else in family was for it. He died in 2008 from accidental overdose, and someone let him lay there and die at 25. Yes.
Oh wow.
Years old, methadone OD. Oh,
I'm sorry.
I am so sorry to hear that.
That's a bad thing in the world right now too. Drugs.
Yes.
In West Virginia, we're like the #1 overdose state.
I tell you what,
We probably
personally,
still am.
I would never push a kid away from the military. I think, especially young men, it makes them better men.
It scares me to have kids growing up nowadays, especially here.
I figured they got home at 3. Grandis took nap by 3:30. Candace drove Summer to Dawn. Candace drove back home. Dawn stashed Summer. Candace called Dawn 5:30. Law enforcement called at 6:29. There's a 2-hour gap. Yeah, but don't be convinced Grandis ever took no nap. That's a Ziggy V tale, I think, is where that originated.
Mm-hmm.
So
Jenna Sweet Tea said Candace used to be on TikTok asking for or selling puppies, getting dog food, and getting gift cards to pizza places. I didn't know that. I knew she had a TikTok account, but I didn't know.
I didn't know that. She was e-begging on TikTok, Jenna. Our preacher's wife posted her Cash App on Facebook and said, in case someone wants to give me money. How cheesy is that?
Wow.
Wow. Did anybody call that out? Common Sense True Crime? Did anybody say anything about that? That just seems in bad taste, don't it? You and Brandy have a handsome Dawn. Looks like his mom.
Son. I think it's son.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's weird.
What?
My opinion, Ziggurat C is telling the truth. Question is, was Grandis telling the truth? I don't know that Ziggy's ever spoke to Grandis. I don't know why everybody is so willing to believe that woman. Grandis just don't seem like the type that's going to tell that woman every step of her day.
Which they might have. We can't say yes or no. We don't.
Well, everybody acts like it's fact, though, just because that woman said that. And that woman didn't know them but 3 weeks. I mean, or a few months. It's an app, Brandy. It had group chats and voice chats options. I'm sure if I talk to her, she can give you all the pros and cons. John Davis True Crime. Yeah, we talk to Harsh all the time.
Thank you, Melvin.
We email back and forth quite a bit. I'll ask him about it. Harsh is my buddy. He tries to.
Y'all keep in contact. What's going on, don't you?
Yeah, me and Harsh talk a lot.
Jenna said, "Sure was. I know a Facebook friend that had her sister drive with her to Tennessee and gave her $100 for a dog for Candace." You hear me?
Oh,
Yeah.
Over the e-begging stuff?
Yeah.
I learned the hard way. Watch who your kids hang with and you will see their future.
Oh, yeah.
Ours has got pretty good friends from what we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
It's not because it's fact, it's because it makes sense to me, but we all know how gullible I am, right, Brandy? Pam, nobody said you was gullible. We just said
I'm like that too. And John,
If y'all
John-
think about it, why does Grannis have so much of an urge to spill everything to this new friend of hers? I just don't get why everybody believes that.
See, I'm bad. I'm more of trust you until I don't trust you. John's like, I don't trust you until I do trust you. You know, so there's probably two types of people.
I don't just see people and think, oh, there's a bullshitter. No, that's not true. But when I hear a story that doesn't make sense to me, I'm skeptical.
Yeah.
And then when that woman started asking for money from everybody she's seen, and now they're raising money for her on crazy crimes, critters, crap, I'm even more skeptical.
Yeah, it is weird where she never came up, until recently, like, before now, or before the last couple of months.
Oh, Pam, you gonna argue with me about it all day? I'll just say this: you can be right, okay? Because if you want to base everything you think on what Ziggy V said, I won't argue with you. I remember Jody Sue saying that Candace did the church rounds at Christmas to get stuff from multiple churches, but that's Jody Sue and have to take with a grain of salt. So many liars with this case. It seems like I've heard that somewhere else. I know Robin even said when they walked in, she thought they were there for donations.
Yeah. And I know they hadn't been at the last, the church they were going to. Robin said it wasn't very long. I thought it was a lot longer. I thought they were there like 6 months, but it wasn't that long. Do you remember how long it was? Like a month or two?
No, I don't remember.
I don't think it was that long ago.
I just remember thinking the church stuff was just for looks.
You can tell they're not, I don't know, just how Don acts when he's not at church. And I don't know.
Daisy put Cash App for her to tell her story. Yeah, it makes you wonder. Makes me wonder.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me wonder if they raise money and split it amongst each other. Thank you, Dana.
That's what I was saying.
Thank you.
That's what I think they do.
I think you nailed it. But everybody calm down or Pam's going to jump on me because we don't question Ziggy V.
Pam.
I wonder.
John's not been mean to you, I hope.
Pam knows I'm picking on her. Pam's in her living room right now giggling, wearing her Ziggy V for President shirt. I do think that, though, man. I mean, that shit is weird how that all went down. Don't you think?
Mm-hmm. I think she might have talked to Grandis, but she probably wouldn't have all the details like she's telling her story. No way.
Oh, I tell you, the texts she showed looked bullshit to me because there's no times on them. Every time I even looked and I showed Brandy, I was like, look, why do these look so different? I don't believe none of it. A few months, I remember Robin said they just loved on them and prayed for them. Yeah, they should have been calling CPS on them.
Robin did, I think. I don't believe Jenna or Ziggy. Yeah.
That Ziggy V came way back out on Critical K, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Critical K lost her channel for being shady as shit. I bought into it because she showed paper from FBI. Pam, I'll show you one from the FBI tomorrow. Just give me a minute and let me get to the printer, and I'll show you a paper from anybody you want to see, and I promise you it'll look legit as hell.
See, I never watched Critical K, but I've heard people talk about her.
I didn't either because she was canceled when I started YouTube, I think. Prayers for Summer, Michael, Harmony, Montgomery, Lena. Where are these children? I don't know.
It's awful. I
get what you're saying.
There was a Facebook post where Candace was selling new bedding and a pillow still in plastic. I thought that was probably donated items, probably. Yeah,
and you can tell that they should have been
on her bed
using their bed, and there's no way I'd have gotten by with what Candace has done.
No.
I would want to think people around me wouldn't let me get by with it. Don't y'all think Jose and Dudley were paid to come on YouTube to speak out? Then all of a sudden, Jose pretended he needed donations. It's all for money. Text can be faked. Also, there's apps for that. Thank you, Jenna.
Probably they were paid. Why would they come on people's channel?
I promise you they were paid. And even though I know in my heart Dudley was definitely paid because the people he dealt with, I still find some of what he said to be true.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm skeptical of everybody, and he's the only one that just didn't give me a horrible feeling. There, if some are not leaving the car, etc., common sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling y'all, I have a bad feeling we're going to find out in the end that we didn't know anything that was actually true, and it's going to be something way out of left field that ends up being what the story is.
Maybe.
It's probably going to be somebody we've never heard of that was involved with them. I have a feeling that's what's going to happen. You know what?
Yeah.
And I tell you, a lot of people is going to lose their every bit of credibility they have when it does come out. Because I guarantee you, all these YouTubers that's been talking all this shit about this and that, it's going to be proved none of it was true or even close. Don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Don't believe everything on Facebook and YouTube. I know a lady who faked a lady's death to supposedly raise money for the lady's daughter, and this lady wasn't dead and didn't have cancer. Oh my God. Yeah. There's a lot of that.
People are awful.
I'm telling you, there's some shady stuff going on. Man, our chat is flying all of a sudden, ain't it?
I couldn't live like as Candace every day if I knew I had something to do with her daughter been missing. How could
Dixie said that woman was supposed to be dead answered her phone.
That's awful.
And somebody was like, "Wow, I thought you were dead." Her daughter, I think, did it. I think there are many people are involved in this. See, I don't think there's a ton because a lot of people have a really hard time keeping a secret.
There might be, and I'm thinking maybe they're controlling Dawn and Candace from not talking. They've been threatened not to talk, in my opinion.
Oh my God, off topic a bit, but my 7-year-old has her first boyfriend. He has 5 girlfriends and just got suspended 2 days for exposing himself to a girl in class.
What?
Dang, I wish I could afford boarding school. Misty, that is so funny that you say that.
Oh God.
Tell him what the little boy said to Taylor the other day.
I hate even say it. I'm going to get you pregnant.
Said that to my little girl.
I'm like, what?
Oh.
What?
But see, me and Brandy are hoping he just didn't understand what he was talking about. But I told her, I said, if he ever says anything like that to you again, you tell your teacher, and we're going to have some problems.
I'm hoping maybe he didn't understand, but I'm thinking he probably did.
And that's awful that little boy has been exposed to as much as he has to have said something like that. Surprised at myself for keeping up with all the characters involved in this case. It's like the General Hospital to me. The new soap opera, you can leave a week and nothing changes. Yeah.
That's awful about your little girl.
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't. Where are little kids learning this crap from?
Ziggy V is Grandis' friend, not the one who got the dog. Yeah, those are 2 different people. I don't know where that little boy would have learned that from. I think.
Dana said I would be telling that little reader comment.
Yeah, Dana. Got to go. Bye, J&B. Bye, Dave. Have a good time camping.
Bye, Uncle Dave.
Thanks for the invite.
Or Uncle David. Why is his name like that?
I don't know. He mixes it up.
I'm like, David?
He probably doesn't understand. I don't think he does. That's what I want to believe, And me and Brandy talked about, I don't want to get the little dude in a ton of trouble not knowing. I just told Taylor, I said, if he says something like that to you again, you tell him never to talk to you like that, or you're going to tell the teacher.
Yeah. Parents don't watch what their kids are watching. Yeah, probably not.
I tell you that when I was that age, I wouldn't have known that. I wouldn't have known what that
Mhm.
was. Everybody tell Uncle Delvid bye.
Yeah, and I admit I probably let mine on the tablet and stuff too much, but I try to watch over them. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of people use it as a babysitter though. I try not to do that. Bye, David.
Pam said, don't make me come there and hurt somebody. You gonna beat up Taylor's little problem at school for her, Pam? I'd like to. John, wait a few years when Taylor is older, you're going to be packing to protect your baby girl. Oh, man, I'm going to be whipping ass daily.
She's already something else.
Yeah.
Personality-wise.
Shit. Oh, come up. On 1,000-Pound Sisters, OMG, one sister was trying to get money for her sister's funeral, and her sister wasn't even dead either. Yes. And you know what she did? She raised this money for Tammy's funeral, right? Tammy never dies. And she says, well, I'm going to keep the money. I got some bills that need paid.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And they got 300,000 subscribers, both of them.
Me too. Yeah. And they get paid from the show.
They are dirty as hell. And Amy's sitting there talking about how bad it is that she used to have roaches in her house, and there's a damn roach running up the wall while she's saying it. And she has a little boy. Can you imagine? I'd be horrified. Mm-hmm. If I had a baby that little that one of them roaches had run up his nose or something at night. Did the brothers actually see Summer that afternoon? I don't know that they did.
I like to know.
I really think it could have been a case that they was gaming and she was like, Summer's going downstairs. And they're like, okay. Mm-hmm. You know, you could be convinced of shit.
Yeah.
Especially when you're young like that. I didn't play when it comes to my children. My daughter has lots of stories about me and protecting them. I got one I want to tell you sometime. Well, you save it for when you're on Monday morning, Pam, when we do our Pam recap weekend. Nutshed, what do you think happened? What?
I don't think she meant that.
Maybe someone got Candace into rehab. Her last call with ES, she was puking drunk or dope sick.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Be nice.
I tell y'all what, everybody here should be praying that that's what happens, because if not, I can see her overdosing and us never finding out what happened to Summer.
Smooth Tennessee whiskey. I haven't seen.
Everyone keep praying for Summer and all miss children. Love to everyone. Everyone have a blessed evening. Good night, all. Good night, Smooth Tennessee whiskey. Have a good evening.
Bye.
And amen.
Thank you for coming. Haven't seen you in a while.
Show After Dark is highly suspicious of D. Sherfy Jr. being involved in Summer's case. It would blow us away if C and D were largely telling the truth. Yeah, it would blow me away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I tell you what, though, I've been through this a couple times, and what I will say about that is, regardless, they're horrible-ass parents, and they neglected the hell out of their children. I thought of her overdosing also. Yes, I'm telling y'all. That's why, people act like it's so funny or amusing her online trashed, and I'm like, it's all it's going to take is her to overdose, and you never know. I don't believe she was sick. It sounds so fake to me. She did a much better job on that call to Mary. Well, she was probably ripped and puking, Yeah. I know when I was a party animal, I puked a lot, right?
Right. Well, I don't know.
Well, yeah, you didn't know me then, but that's what happens when your body has too much alcohol in it. It has to get rid of it. It's cause you're damn near about to OD. That's why you start to puke, because your body is getting the alcohol out. I know that's some old drama community knowledge about the Slayton sisters, LOL.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Me and Brandy we watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I tell you what, Tammy is the most despicable human on the planet. And it ain't because she's heavy, it's because of her attitude. Mm-hmm. She talks to her sisters like trash. She acts like everybody owes her something. She
acts like a toddler, like a kid.
Yeah, like a 600-pound kid. She's a horrible person. If I wasn't disabled, I'd consider fostering those boys. Danny, you'd still do a better job than what they're used to, I guarantee you. I swear they want to bring nobody up. The comments. Y'all heard about Lily Peters, 10-year-old girl murdered in Wisconsin, a teen arrested.
No, I just read that. I haven't seen it online.
I had a psychic claim credit for that. It was the same one that told me they had found Summer. No, it was a different one. I'm sorry. Because I've been arguing with one psychic who keeps wanting to say the boys were involved, and I told her quit putting that shit on my channel, and I blocked her eventually because I'm tired of looking at that.
Lily said she gets jealous over her sister choosing her infant son over her. Yeah. Tammy.
Yeah.
No, yeah. She's jealous of her. Definitely.
I watched the sister. She's not doing what she needs to do. We all know it won't work until she decides to make a change. Hope she does before it's too late.
Yeah.
I tell you, I don't think she's got much time left.
She needs to lose some weight.
Man, she is in bad shape. 146 thumbs up. Y'all smack that thumbs up thing, man. Apparently that helps the algorithm, and we need all the help we can get.
Yeah.
Because the algorithm is still pissed at us. I'm glad most of y'all said you like the shorts. I got another one loaded. I might let it go tonight. I don't think it matters on shorts, does it? It's sad, but we can't trust a thing she says or does at this point. Yeah. I don't know who we're talking about, but I don't trust her ass either. Candace, you reckon?
Mm-hmm.
That Louis Peters case is so sad and killed by her own cousin. Could y'all imagine being like the parent of a kid that killed your sibling's child, your nephew? Psychics aren't law enforcement or detectives. They can stick those spirit boxes where the sun don't shine. I won't go that far, but I will say I think all that spirit box stuff is nothing but bullshit. I think if somebody has an actual gift, it ain't an app that's helping you with it.
Dixie, did you see the busted trafficking ring in Gatlinburg?
Yeah, I seen that. Remember I showed you the other day? Tennessee trafficking ring.
Yeah, we seen that.
You were going to do something about it, and we forgot.
Yeah.
I didn't get details though because it just had to happen.
Somebody sent me an email about it. Yes, John, that woman was crazy. She was adamant. She was right. No one would listen to her. You talking about the psychic I was arguing with, Diana?
Yep.
Oh, man, she made me so mad. She actually said God was the one she spoke to. And I was like, well, most of the people, the Christians, get really upset when you talk about psychics. So I don't know how that works out.
Thank you, Gwen. Bye. See you later.
Thank you, Gwen.
Good night.
Lise, howdy, John and Brandy. I'm really late, but I still made it. Lisa, I showed your Pandrew picture before I started the show. So if you rewatch the live, it's at the beginning.
Hi, Lise.
I told you I'd get it figured out. I know I'm a little behind on shit, but I'm working on it. I showed a lot of people's pets. I have to admit, every time I see those
trafficking rings, I'm still looking for Darren Stevens. Yeah.
From Bewitched, yeah.
Me too.
Every time I hear of a trafficking ring busted, I'm praying to hear Summer was recovered in the operation or something.
Look up the Dover Demon scene. It will help you understand or kind of understand my letter. Okay, Lily. We didn't share your letter, so but
no, I think she sent us another one. We haven't got it yet.
Gotcha.
We are gonna have Mailbag Friday, damn it.
Yeah.
No matter what. Well, I ain't gonna say that, but yes, we are. Passing the hippie house as we speak. Dixie, them coordinates never came, honey. I don't know if you heard that or not, but the psychic was full of shit.
Yeah, Lily sent us another letter. Okay, thank you, Lily. We'll
thank you, Lily. That's so sweet of you to send us letters because we get so upset that we don't ever get no mail.
She decorates it, put little stickers on it. So nice.
Yeah. So does Dixie. Dixie decorates hers too.
Yeah. Thank you, Dixie. Harley's still eating her treats.
Yeah.
And she's been playing with her Christmas toy.
Yeah, she had her chew toy out the other night. Oh, I wish, I pray someone comes home one day safe and healthy by the grace of God. I do too, man. I do too.
Me too.
And, you know, I want everybody to remember, man, we do not know that that cannot happen. So, you know, don't stop praying. You know, I don't care what your thoughts are on praying.
Mhm.
I really feel like it can help.
You
That
know,
good
yeah.
karma, that good vibe. You never know.
I did see that picture of her in her swimming pool. She looked awful skinny. Remember we were looking at it? Her freaking ribs are showing.
Yeah.
I never seen her that skinny. She looked sick to me. It was a picture of her in her bathing suit. I don't know if everybody's seen it.
How many people left right after Summer went missing? Jose Grandis, Dave Dotson, etc. Well, Jose left way before she went missing. Grandis, she left a few weeks after. That was the strangest one to me. Dave Dotson, yeah, and Jackie Dobbs was out after that too.
Sorry, Moon Goddess said she had to pause for a minute. What psychic are we talking about? Do you know her name? We don't know her name. She just comments all the time. Do you know her name?
Are we talking about the one I got
Yeah.
pissed off and tired of hearing her? Damn, I don't remember now.
I don't either.
And I definitely don't want to publicize her at all because she had 28 subscribers. She was saying everybody has talked down to me. I was like, woman, I don't even know who you are. She acted like she was Donna Serafina or something. I was like, ain't nobody talked down to you. Ain't nobody who knows who the hell you are. Not just some that I pray for, all those children that go missing I hear about online or through the Amber Alerts. Yeah.
I agree. There's so many of them.
And there's a lot of them. You're right there. No, I think you got I think it was Campbell, Dana, but I don't think it was Ellen. Was it? I don't know. I blocked her ass, so hopefully I don't have to hear no more from her. I honestly feel like she needs some help. She was saying some really weird stuff too.
How does Adam Montgomery get away with not saying where his daughter is, Sweet Harmony? I don't know. That's an awful case also.
The same way that Dawn and Candace are still getting by without being charged.
And I looked in that case. You know, CPS had came to that house like 15 or 16 times. It was a lot.
Oh, Harmony?
Yeah.
The thing about Harmony that pisses me off is how the biological mom acts holier than thou when it comes to the rest of them. And I'm sorry, man. She hadn't seen her for
a year.
For a long damn time. The drama community, the Terrence psychic community, and the gaming community merged into true crime, and it's been a mess. I don't know. I don't think I fit any of those monikers. I ain't a gamer. I'm not a psychic. I'm not a tarot person, and I ain't too dramatic. I think the psychics that are just fake as shit really ruin it for all the rest of them.
Yeah, they do.
You know, because those are the ones you see the most of, and that hurts their reputation more than anything. Well, thank you, Lisa K. Enjoy your videos. Prayers do work, and God is good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm a big believer in the positive power of prayer. Doing deliveries, rather, Lord, I hate autocorrect. Dixie, people love the live that me and you talk forever on. It got a ton of views. Some people couldn't cut through that accent of yours, though.
She talks like I do.
You talk like us. I don't know how they could understand me and not you. I think letting your channel grow drama-free is great.
Yeah.
It's great, but it's slow.
Okay.
Geez, what the hell? Oh my God, these kids, how do they even go along the lines of showing off any private? Showing off any private.
Oh, maybe earlier, that little boy that exposed himself. Maybe, yeah. What have they been around? You know, that's what I asked myself. Well, nothing good.
Happy National Administration Professionals Day. I work as an administrative clerk at my casino. A few of us do support every single department here. Well, happy Administration Professionals Day, Lily.
Oh, she works at the casino.
Man, I'd like to go hang out at your casino. Can
You
you get
ever-
me and Brandy some VIP
Mhm.
guest passes at the casino for a weekend?
Are you allowed to gamble or no? Since you work there, I don't like gambling. I probably get addicted.
I'm great at it. I'm a hell of a poker player. Can you get us in? Do any hookups? me and Brandy are waiting for the perks of having 5,397 subscribers. Some cheap motels, whatever. We'll take what we can get. I'm in administration too.
Well,
Common sense, true crime. Happy Administrators Day to you too.
yeah.
Well, Satan is a liar and his pants are on fire. Amen. I agree completely. Love your live, Dixie. I was all ears since you have knowledge of the area. Yeah, I'd like to bring somebody else up one day. Misty Odell was here earlier, and I think she's from the area. And I meant to ask her if she wants to come up one day and answer questions.
Or anybody that has anything interesting to talk about.
Well, not
About the
anybody.
case
Yeah.
that we can trust.
Oh, shoot, that's the day I was supposed to get our receptionist a gift. Damn, you better get on it. I love those slot machines. I'm close to Mississippi. Did Lily say if she can get us guest passes at Caesars or anything?
Where is she? What state is she from? I forget. Lily, where are you
Oh,
from?
she's in Washington.
Washington?
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't be doxing people.
What?
Don't be doxing
Oh,
people.
okay. She's from. You know,
I'm near Hard Rock.
I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Pam, me and Brandy's going to come down this summer and stay in your house.
Mm-hmm.
Washington, yeah, you're a long way off. You know, I was in Puyallup for a while, Lily. You ever heard of Puyallup? It's outside of Seattle. I worked there for a minute.
Good night, Tennessee Blonde.
Good night, John and Brandy. God bless you and your family. Thank you. Me and Brandy appreciate that people say that, and our family. Hopefully, all the blessings add up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little country, but not as much as Ziggy V. Yeah, she's a little over the top. Yes, I'm part Puyallup Indian too.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
See, Lily, you didn't know I knew about Puyallup, did you? See, and I say it right too. A lot of people would be like, "Poo y'all up." Puyallup is how I was taught.
I
right.
have some kind of Indian in me. My mom's
Okay.
grandma was full Indian.
Bye, Jennifer. We'll see you Friday morning. Thank you
Bye.
for helping out.
So probably an eighth. Would that be an eighth? Something like that.
I mean, it would depend on what percent she was.
Yeah.
You're almost saying it right. Puyallup. I mean, I can't get it perfect because of my accent, but what part of West Virginia are you in, if you don't mind telling? Southern. Very southern.
You can tell by our
Bluefield.
we're not our PO box, but
Yeah.
we're not. We're not there, but that's where we get our mail.
I don't think Lisa K is going to come attack us. Did you say you lived down here in Alabama for a while, John?
Mhm.
Yes, I lived in Huntsville. Worked in Huntsville for a while, like 6 months.
When was that?
Oh God,
How old were you? How old were you?
18. No, I don't know. I was really young.
I've probably been eight or something. That's a long time ago. 8 years old. 18.
Oh, it like saying something that's smelly. Puyallup.
Pew.
I thought it was Puyallup.
Pew.
Okay. Thanks for telling everybody I was pronouncing it wrong, Lily, after I was so proud of myself for pronouncing it right. Way to throw me under the bus.
I like to get a DNA test, but I'm scared now. You made me scared to put my DNA out there. I won't do it.
Hell no. Are you doing no DNA? Then everybody have it.
To see where I come from.
Invite your guest up in alphabetical order. You're up.
Yeah.
Misty wasn't here no longer, was she?
We could have some other creators come up, but we can't find anybody, well, that we really Trust.
Oh, Lisa
Absolutely.
Kay. I'm from Lincoln County, West Virginia, north of Logan. I know where Logan. I've been to. My son played football in Logan a couple of years ago.
Yep.
I'm so proud of you, John and Brandy, for saying Puyallup right. Oh, now I'm saying it right. It's too late now, Lily. You done screwed it up with me.
Is that Puyallup? Is that Puyallup?
JDTC, y'all aren't but a mountain away, about an hour. Where are you at, Jenna? Oh, thank you, Miss Honeychurch. That's so sweet.
Oh, thank you. That's sweet.
Miss Honeychurch, you are such a sweetheart in the comments, and you never speak in the lives hardly. You
No.
shy.
But thank you.
Thank you so much. That's really nice of you. Did I catch it? Yeah. I'm going to start at the beginning. Everybody have a beautiful night. Loved you all. Thank you again, John and Brandy, for showing my pantry picture. Well, Lisa, well, thanks. Hopefully, I'll get your other one done too. I ain't forgot about it. I still got it.
Yeah.
I've been trying to catch all that up. Been to Logan a few times. Have family there. Ain't that where he played that football game at? I thought that was
Turkey Bowl. I think
the
it's
Turkey Bowl. Yeah. Y'all probably heard of Bluefield then, because we kicked all kinds of ass up in Logan. My break is over. Sneaking back to my desk. I got to go. Oh, Lily, thanks for stopping in. We'll see you. Well,
Thank you, Lily.
God,
Monday or Friday.
8:58. So it's you about ready to get off work, ain't you? Should be 4 hours back. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and hit the notification bell, and have a good night. And goodbye, John, Brandy, and chat. Selena, thank you so much. Have a good night. Bye, XOXO. Bye, Danny K. Going to send an updated picture of the clown car douche canoe cruise picture.
Yep.
Yeah, there's probably a couple other people that need to be added by now, because you sent that to me a while back.
If anybody's not subscribed that comes to live, please subscribe.
Yeah, please subscribe.
Because a lot of our people that watch us are not subscribed. So
Yeah.
it'll help.
Y'all don't forget to hit the like button before you leave. Thank you, Dixie.
Thank you, Miss Dixie. You're so sweet.
Dixie, you be careful tonight out driving.
Yeah.
We know shit's crazy over in Hawkins.
Mm-hmm.
I worry about Dixie out there delivering on Beach Creek and Ben Hill.
Yeah.
You get anything on Ben Hill, Dixie, you call me. I'll run up there and me and you'll deliver that shit together. I got you back.
You need some pepper spray or some kind of
taser.
defense.
John, have you thought any more about us all meeting up there at Warriors for 1 year if nothing happens before?
We're going to try to go there, but we don't know when.
Yeah, I'm just a little sketchy about a lot of people knowing when I'm going to be there. You know,
We'll think about it. We definitely want to go there.
we're going this summer.
See, our kids usually go stay with the Johnson's brother for a couple weeks, so we might do it around that time. I hope.
Bye, Jenna Sweet Tea. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
John Chills, billionaire from Utah, associated with Robin from church. I have not heard that. That's
Interesting.
yeah, it's interesting. We'll have to look.
Because I've heard one psychic say somebody rich, an old man.
I'm pretty sure that's the guy that you said looks like Darren, ain't it?
No, it's a different guy. It's like an elderly
different
guy. Yeah.
That's right. One's a politician and one's a billionaire, ain't it? Yeah. John Shields from Utah. Okay, we'll check it out. Now he's not the government employee then. Dixie, I got my gun, LOL. Dixie packing.
Don told Sarah he was a billionaire.
He was at a billionaire's property. Yeah, that's when they did the memorial thing, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Bye, Bonnie. Thank you.
No, we don't want Dixie live streaming deliveries because we don't want nobody to know where Dixie's at.
Debbie said we're her favorite. Thank you, Debbie. I'm glad we entertained you.
Oh, thank you. Who said that?
Debbie.
Hey, John and Brandy, love you all. I'm from Seaverville, LOL. You are my favorites. Watch you all every chance I get. Seaverville, where's that at?
That's near
close to here.
Before you get to Parkersburg, right there.
Yes.
I call it Sevierville, but I probably say it wrong.
Yeah, my brother lives really close to where you live, Debbie.
We used to live in Parkersburg for a while.
Yeah, we lived in Parkersburg for a minute.
Is it near Ripley? I think. Yeah, it's up there.
Didn't she? The Darren guy was the go-between guy.
Yeah, that was from Psychic Donna. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Donna said. He was like,
The one that handed the money off and took her, is what she said.
yeah. That's right, ain't it? Yeah.
You know,
Railroad dresser. Did you get it or lost? Or is it lost with Pam's? No, I got yours, Dixie. Pam was
maybe the old email.
sent them to the old email address. How does Adam Montgomery get away with not saying where his daughter's Sweet Harmony is? What, have you ever heard what he does? What he answers when they ask him
I
that?
don't know.
I've never heard him say it.
I know they dug up his whole backyard. I've seen that. I don't know.
They're in jail for welfare fraud right now, ain't they?
I hate to step on. He might be too. He's in there for something.
They both was at one time. I was talking country. It's Seversville. No, that's outside of Gatlinburg, ain't it?
Oh, in Tennessee? I know where that is too.
Is that the one outside of Gatlinburg, Debbie? Is that what you're talking about? I hope TBI is on
That's
this.
where it is. I don't know why I said West Virginia, but
Y'all-
yeah, that's in Tennessee.
If we know about it, TBI should know about it,
Yeah.
because I'm telling you, people call in everything they see. So,
Yeah.
but we don't want y'all ever calling anything we say, because if we're telling y'all, then it's already known. Gotta go over to CC channel and see what this look like. Picture of Candace is about. Stole something. CC. I don't know who that is. Was Jody Sue's property ever searched after she moved? I don't know, but you know what I seen the other day, since I was doing my re-look? Ronnie Lawson said nobody had refused to let them search. And I know it was a couple of days after they began. Well, damn it. Jody Sue's property would have to be one of the first searched, right?
You'd think.
So I don't know if all that shit ain't somehow made up or somebody lied about that, because they said
Or if he's on
nobody refused to let them search a few days into it. So I'm starting to think that her place was searched. People made that shit up, or she's made it up, or somebody's made
the
it up.
Ronnie's made it up.
Or Ron, yeah, who knows? All right, guys, that's 2 hours, and everybody gets mad at us for being on here too long. So we're going to wrap it up. I want to thank everybody for coming. Next Wednesday, Harsh is going to be here, and we're going to talk about Michael Vaughn and some other stuff. So thanks, everybody, for coming. Appreciate every one of you.
Yep.
And we'll see you
Friday.
guys Friday morning. Let's say 10.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
See you later.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Good night.
Oh, shit. I pushed the wrong button. I should have said nothing to let you start talking smack. Get your ass in bed.